Hello everyone. So in this screencast we're going to set up VirtualBox on Microsoft Windows 7. Now what is VirtualBox? If you haven't heard of it before, VirtualBox, it's a virtualization product. So in simple terms it just allows you to run other operating systems in an existing operating system. So for example, you can install Linux within Windows while staying in Windows. So you'd have both Windows and Linux within your Windows environment itself. So let's just get started. So we'll go to the downloads page. Oops, sorry. So the website is virtualbox.org. So if you go there, you'll be seeing this page. So let's start off with downloading the installer. Okay. So as you can see, it has few options. So the current so this version is 4.2.10. For Windows hosts, for OS X hosts, for Linux hosts, and for Solaris hosts. The host is basically the operating system in which you will be installing VirtualBox. So that's also probably will be called as your native operating system. So like I said, this screencast is about installing VirtualBox on Windows. So we'll be downloading this installer. So if you click on it, the installer should start. Okay, I already have an installer downloaded, so I'm just going to click on it and to start the installation. Just run. It's the welcome wizard, the various install options. So I'm just going to go ahead with the default, not being concerned about what you could choose or what you could leave. I'm going to click on, oh yeah, this is also the install location, so I'm just going to install it in the default whatever it gives to me. So I'm going to click next. Shortcut on a disk, yes. Desktop, yes. Okay, next. So installing reset and disconnected from the network. Okay, so this is a warning, so which means your so since it needs to install few slightly low level things to set up the virtual networking, it will reset disconnect to temporarily from network, which is fine. Let's just proceed and install. So this should take a while. Okay, let's as the install process progresses in the background, we'll just take a look around. So if you go to the documentation page, you can see the user manual, which is the and probably more technical information, technical documentation, and the source code. VirtualBox is a open source software. So if you click on the user manual, you can learn more, because there's very little details we'll be covering in this screencast. We'll just install it, and I'll leave for you to learn more about it by looking up the user manual. So this is the place you would like to go to. It gives us a warning, which is the usual user account control, and the installer should start. So it asks for confirmation regarding install some device driver which is required. So I'm just going to go ahead and select install. It's almost completing. And another warning, I'll just select install, and another is all due to the networking setup and the USB as well. So yeah, I think we should be good to go. And another. Okay, and VirtualBox installation is complete, so I'm just going to click on finish. I'm also going to keep this checked. Okay, so VirtualBox has started. There are various options here. So this would be for creating a new virtual machine and a few other things which you probably might not be familiar with and which we will not cover in this screencast. Um, Once again, you can go to the help from here, check for updates just to check the version information. You can look it up here. And okay, so that's about it for this screencast. In the next screencast, I'm going to cover how can install Fedora Linux using VirtualBox. Okay, so see you next time, everyone. Bye bye.